火花 Come light up the 火花
Yeah, everyone, and welcome back to I Deal with IT with Tales of Arise and Luca minus a shoulder. Still, yes. So, new place, right? We were going towards a new place. Okay.
Mahag Sar. That makes 4 out of the 5 realms that I've visited now.
I wonder what kind of lord we're gonna find there.
It doesn't matter. If they try to...
I wanted to hear what I was saying.
Ow! You're mine! It's over!
If they rush you, you gotta jump for cover, okay?
Here I come! You're finished!
Come on,
Charge myself can easily be fatal.
Just as well on... Grind it!
Pound it! Grill it!
The perfect burger!
Okay. I didn't remember that.
I'll do my best.
Here I go.
Freaking does it!
Mega ray.
Look sharp.
You're mine!
Take this.
You're finished!
I'm on Tiger Blade.
Annihilate.
I'll take out the leg.
Astral energy. Full throttle.
Ooh.
This could be useful. What's this thing?
Yeah, where? I don't even hear it. Oh, there we go.
Maybe something's going on in the forest.
Yeah, no.
Right, here goes! Here I come!
Eat this.
Win!
Going in.
It's over! Stardust! First strike! Mirage! Here I come! You're finished!
Time to shine.
You're mine!
I'll stop it, Chopper.
Thanks, Kisara.
We got the advantage.
Good. Just have to make sure we keep it.
Don't worry, cause Law's on us.
Mirage!
Bullseye, Shion. Nice.
Get out of my sight line or you'll get hit.
Oops. Right. Sorry. Thanks.
Seems about right to me.
A fish! You saw it too, right?
Oh god. I forgot about this.
I didn't realize there was a pond here.
Yeah, this is Taka Pond. And it happened to have saved my life once upon a time.
What do you mean?
As a kid, I survived life under the past lords by escaping here when I needed to. It's terrible to swim in, but great for catching a bite for dinner away from Renin eyes.
Bear in mind, our rations back then weren't enough to live off of. You had to take matters into your own hands if you wanted enough food to survive.
But how did you catch them? With your bare hands?
That might take a while. Fish are prone to swim away at the first sign of trouble.
I'd put bait or a lure on a line and use it with a fishing rod.
You must not be familiar with fishing if this sounds new to you. Here, let me show you how it's done.
Yep, this is happening.
Now where might those fish be? Hup!
Okay, how was it?
All right.
Come on.
Dagnabbit! It got away.
Ah, damn it. I think I have to. Can I leave? I don't wanna do it. Okay, I need to catch one fish.
Yeah! Is this what I think it is?
Ah, damn it. Oh, finally. Got one. Oh, my shoulder.
I didn't think I'd catch something this big.
Are we going to be able to finish all that?
This is actually very big. Enough.
And that's all there is to it.
Wow. It seems like you need to have good reflexes to catch anything. I don't know if it's really for me. Kisara? I think I've seen enough.
Oh, sorry. I guess I'm just in my own little world when I go fishing.
Looks like we're going to be here for a while.
That's how fishing goes. You wait for a bite, and then the real battle begins.
Miguel told me that different fish live in different regions, and you have to pick the right rod and lure for what you're hoping to catch.
But that doesn't change the fact it's a giant time sink.
Of course, each fish has its own unique flavor, too. And some of them are supposed to be extremely delicious.
When you put it like that, maybe it's worth me trying my hand at fishing after all.
There you go.
You're just in it for the food.
I was hoping we'd get to fish during our travels. And it just so happens I made sure to grab my brother's old rod before I left Vicente. So, if you ever feel like fishing when we've got a little downtime, just let me know.
Good to hear. Thanks for showing us.
And I'm afraid I'm gonna have to do that quite a bit.
Okay!
Got quite a few SP to spend. Maybe do that.
I'm always amazed what healing arts can do.
Yeah, shut up for a second. Oh. Just a nice
Just
to
doing my
have.
job. No need to thank me.
Hey. Is it just me, or have those two barely spoken a single word to one another?
I know, right? But after everything that happened with Miguel, is it really any wonder?
Kinda puts a damper on the whole journey though, huh? How long do you think they're gonna keep this up?
If it bothers you that much, why don't you ask them?
Why do I have to ask?
How come you walk together like that?
She really doesn't beat around the bush.
You mean Kisara and myself?
You hadn't noticed? You've been practically joined at the hip ever since we left Vicente.
I guess it's force of habit, most likely. I was always ready to protect him, should the need arise. It sort of came with the job description.
Right. From being in the Elder Menancia Guard. Although, Dohalim's pretty capable of defending himself, isn't he?
Having guards doesn't necessarily mean the one being guarded is weak. No one's perfect all the time.
Even so, it's not like they're entirely wrong, Kisara. You're no longer in my employ, after all.
I don't know. I mean, if it's what she's used to and you're both comfortable with it, then who are we to judge?
But she doesn't serve him anymore. It isn't normal for her to keep following him around like she still does.
You know, she's probably right. And a lot has changed over the last few days. I guess it wouldn't hurt to rethink our relationship in light of the new circumstances. Perhaps I'll give it some thought after all. Does that sound all right by you?
Of course.
You might want to stop asking his permission for every little thing while you're at it.
Sorry. It's not that easy, shaking off old habits. I'll probably need a little time to get fully used to it.
Okay, that's on a skit. We might as well watch it.
I've noticed that sometimes we come across enemies who fight like you, and try to dodge our attacks at the last second.
I hate those guys. I can get some hits in when they move into attack, but otherwise they slip past damn near everything else I throw at them.
If what you're seeking is a way to more reliably hit them, there is a solution.
Try to outclass them on reflexes?
I possess the ability to command Earth elemental beings to some extent. They emerge as the land itself and take root on my command. They will swiftly bind the enemies, at which point you can dispatch them.
Huh?
What he means is that he can make plants grow to hold the enemies in place. At least I think that's probably what he's saying.
I'm glad at least one of us understands him. So basically, if we find an enemy that likes to dodge, we should let Dohalim handle it.
I shall do what I can within my modest means to help.
Okay, are we done now? Of course, there's gonna be more coming here.
Why are you looking at me like that?
That armor you wear is standard issue for the Menancian Guard, right?
Originally, I've added some flair to it in a lot of places.
I noticed, especially with that open back.
We guardsmen pride ourselves on never showing our back to our enemies. It's my way of making myself live up to that. Plus, it makes it that much lighter and easier to maintain.
Dohalim, do you have anything to say about this?
Every guardsman is allowed to wear their armor as they see fit.
And you, La?
Huh? Why are you asking me?
Okay, is it done? Fine. What shall we take? Shall we go for the city? CP, sorry. Defense. Or up. Okay, we do this.
Thanks for waiting. Eat as much as you like.
And now we talk to Dohalim because
Dohalim, care if I
Is
hang
that
out
you
for a
there?
while? You worried about what's going on with Menancia?
What makes you think that?
Well, you were speaking to Kisara earlier, weren't you?
It's rude to listen in on others, you know.
Sorry. I didn't hear what you two were actually talking about, though. I just figured it was Menancia since it was the two of you.
I am but a former lord who has abandoned his post. I'm no longer in a position to lead the realm in any capacity whatsoever. Yet Kisara still seeks out my opinions, knowing full well that is the case. This despite the fact I am no longer her master either.
Couldn't it be precisely because you're not her master anymore? It's natural for friends to want to hear each other's opinions.
I hadn't considered that possibility.
It's funny what you miss sometimes.
Hardly uncommon among artistic types such as myself. When lordships are decided based solely on one's astral energy, it can lead to funny results.
But even so, you still took your job as lord seriously, didn't you?
Certainly. I learned to perform my functions. However, I was less interested in ruling, so much as avoiding life and death decisions. Of course, such a mentality in the end led only to sickening pain and death taking place elsewhere out of sight. I pretended not to see or hear any of it, content to let our supposed peace and equality keep me blind and deaf to reality. I was a fool.
But you're making amends.
I would like to think so. The path ahead is dark, yet I still walk on. I merely pray that I shan't fall down any holes along the way. Do you mind watching our camp tonight?
Dohalim,
Shall we get moving?
you talk to him and then he goes like, wait, why don't you just you know, stay awake and look at the camp while I sleep. Darling. Thank you very much, darling. What a friend you are. Anyways, let's go for skills. Yeah. What if I go here? Oh, nothing I can take. So, Rising Falcon and middle jump. Okay, let's take Rising Falcon, I guess. This one is essential for a mage. Okay, this one is an art. 360. Okay. Okay, let's do this. And oh, there's more here. No. And this. Yeah, we do this. And we give him a new art. Buff. Okay, gravity basically. Oh yeah. Now rolling well. Okay, wait. Just do this first. And that's it. Oh my god. Okay, let's go.
Something feels odd here. Be on your guard.
Don't get careless.
Don't tell me! Hey, when did I get so popular?
Going in.
Eat this! One more!
Airborne beast. My specialty.
Flaming meteor!
Pesky airborne scoundrel.
Sounds like a job for you truly.
Take this! You're finished! You're mine!
Look
You're finished!
That's it!
Stardust!
This one's mine!
Take this!
This one's mine!
Not today!
Look sharp! Going
You're
in!
mine! It's over! We did it!
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking, more pummeling.
Cut them apart to your heart's content.
Switch to offense!
Mirage!
Piercing roar! Radiant
Look sharp! Nicely done, Xion.
You're slacking.
Win!
Step it up.
This one's mine!
Yeah! You got it! Swallow blade!
This one's mine! Make it rain!
Frozen?
Hammer!
I had to do at least one.
Hold up. Is this as valuable as I think it is?
Oh. Okay.
All right.
A demonstration of fire.
There's nowhere to run from my heart.
When he slows down, that's our chance!
It's like trying to keep up with a wolf!
Strike! Dragon!
Do you require a hand? Prepare to be sealed on fleet of foot. Actually, perhaps bound is more appropriate.
Less talking, more doing.
Dragon!
Now or never.
Here I go!
Can't get out of this!
I'm on piercing
Do you require a hand?
Look sharp!
No further!
On guard!
Take this!
This one's
Take this!
Tiger blade!
Here I come! It's over! Stardust!
Shouldn't have messed with me.
It's over! Mirage!
Glacial spear.
Here's evil! Away! Tiger blade!
Here I come!
Dragon shout! Look
Dragon
Here
Swarm!
I go! One more!
Here I come! You're finished! Mirage!
Breeze Lancer!
Down! You're on!
Away!
Tiger blade!
Dragon!
Water! Here I come!
You're mine!
In the
You're
sewer!
mine! You're mine! It's over!
Make it rain!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Ouch.
Got some interesting moves there, Dohalim. I'm glad you're on our side.
I'm simply glad to hear that I can make myself useful to you all. Huh?
What's wrong?
We seem to have come across some rather unusual objects.
What, you mean that pile of garbage?
No mere garbage, I assure you. Still, I've never seen anything shaped like it before. I'm intrigued.
Are you curious about this stuff, Rinwell?
Yeah. I think he might have found some old Danon relics. They look like the remains of a bunch of objects that disappeared after the Renans first invaded.
And yet here I am, holding them without so much as a second thought. I imagine the sight must be unsettling to you.
Not really, just that it must be nice to be a Renan who has time to indulge in stuff like that, unlike the rest of us.
Are you interested in this stuff too, Dohalim?
Charmed may be a better turn of phrase. I simply love objects that can give me a sense of what their maker was thinking, the history that went into their creation. You see, we Renans have hardly any such objects that trace back to our distant past.
I still don't understand what you two find so intriguing about it, though.
Why not? We're talking about our own culture here.
I get that, but it's not like this stuff is any use now, does it? It's just old. Real old.
Oh, but it does. Holding it in your hands like this, one can feel and engage with the distant past in a way no history book can ever accomplish.
I'll take your word for it. Well, seeing as it's Dan in history, just make sure you're careful with it. All right, Dohalim?
But of course.
Okay. Ah. Okay, this started to be complicated.
There's history in the air here. I can smell it.
I don't smell anything.
Don't encourage him.
I can feel my precision improving.
Visibility along this path will remain limited for some time. Take care not to get ambushed.
I'm surprised you know the terrain here so well. Lords don't strike me as having much time for wandering in the woods.
Sometimes I would take strolls along here when I wished to be alone.
You always did have a bad habit of disappearing without telling any of us guardsmen.
I have a bad feeling about this.
Ah, shut up, Shion.
I'm also good with airborne targets.
I'm surrounded! We got flyers!
I've got this. Let a marksman handle it.
All yours!
I'm ready.
Struck! Dragon Swarm!
Glacial spear. Pierce evil.
I'm on it!
Freeze laser.
God damn it.
Shivering Wind! I'm on it! Here I come!
Water. Hear my call.
You're mine! It's over!
I'm gone.
Dragon Swarm! Now! Take this! Start up!
Here goes.
First strike!
Time to die.
Dragon Swarm! I'm on
Going
it!
in.
Start up! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone. I wonder if we can make new weapons with this.
They are way sturdier. Oh, I got enough pitch gels apparently already. Also, these enemies are harder, yeah, like tougher. Wait a second. Did I check here? Okay. Here we go.
Get lost.
Can't get out of this! I'm like bait to them! Here I come! It's over!
It's a duel of the arts. Don't mind if I do.
I'm on Dragon Swarm!
Flying freak! Why can't they just sit still?
Sia, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done.
Ignite!
Let the marksman handle this.
It's over! Dragon Swarm!
Freeze Lancer. You're done.
An astral lance?
Do it. That's my fear.
I'll stop your movement!
And I'll stop your life! And done!
Let's keep up the pace!
No! Soaring Light Spear!
Here I go. Going in.
No! I won't
I'll
give
end
in!
this with my own hands.
Dragon
I'm
Swarm!
healing.
Kisara! Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone.
My turn! Strike! Damn it! Too fast!
Stand back. I'll trip it up. I'm sorry to be a boss.
We've all got enough of it.
Yes, ma'am.
It's time to finish this.
Oh.
Die! Consuming wildfire! I'll heal you.
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
Nice.
Still got a ways to go!
It was quite a bit of money.
It's so hilly around here. I can feel my feet getting blisters.
That's mountain hiking for you. It can be pretty tough if you're not used to these sorts of trails.
I take it you're comfortable with them then?
Oh yeah. We used to run up and down these slopes all the time for our training exercises.
Damn. You weren't messing around.
Okay. Next.
Out of our way!
You're mine!
Right here! I got you!
Where are you going? Confiscated!
Take this!
Reload! I'll heal you all!
Dragon form!
Eagle
Swallow
Make it
blade,
rain!
now!
Healing
Try this!
circle!
Now I can
It's
let
over! Astral energy! Full throttle!
My turn!
Dragon jump!
It's over!
I'm all stopped up!
Dragon form!
Take this! Tiger blade!
Slash!
We may get out of this alive afterwards.
Yeah, things were looking bad for a minute there.
I'm pretty sure we can handle anything.
We'll soon see about that!
This one's mine!
Do it! Astral energy! Full throttle! Easy peasy. Ha hoodle.
My reflexes are a bit hindered by not having the feeling of touch on my left arm hand. And no, I'm not making this up. Okay, let's see what's here.
Don't get careless.
Don't tell me.
It's over! Eat this! Here I come!
Tear you apart!
You're finished! Dragon form! Win! You're mine! Hurricane thrust! Here I come! It's over! Here I come!
Leave the enemy's arcs to me.
No complaints here.
Swallow blade! Try this! Infernal turret!
I think we can get through this.
Don't let up until it's over.
Who said anything about
These little
letting
ones
off?
are hardly worth our time.
Less talking, more pummeling. Look sharp! Lightning tiger blade!
Everyone hanging in there?
Orange gel, very useful. And all these guys.
An opponent like this should be easy. It's over!
Tiger blade!
Dragon form!
Annihilation! Mega ray! I'm all stopped up!
Swallow blade! Infernal turret! Damn it! You're mine! Win!
See what happened there as you crossed me. Shouldn't have done that.
This one's all mine! You're on! Burn in hell! Take this!
Now I'm in trouble.
Dragon form!
Make it rain!
Look sharp! Lightning tiger blade!
See that?
That training's paying off!
Watch this.
Stardust!
Lunar blast!
This one's
Take
mine!
this!
This one's mine!
Win! Stardust!
Glacial spear! Pierce evil!
You're on!
Freeze
Try
laser!
harder! Not a chance!
Glimmer dragon!
No escape! Dragon swarm!
Make it rain!
Glimmer!
Astral energy!
Say no more! Now! Take this! Blow away!
Yep.
I've been doing really great lately.
Looks like some solid equipment.
I don't know who's that for, but we just gotta check, right? There you go. On my left.
More Danon ruins here too, I see.
Come on, come on, come on. Ah, I lost it.
Right, here goes! You're mine!
Hear my call!
It's over!
Target shell! Targeting! Going in! Glacial spear!
You're mine!
Pierce evil! Tiger blade!
Ah!
Freeze laser!
Dragon form! This one's all mine!
Hear my call!
Infernal turret!
Red! Hear me! Flame of fury! Burning strike!
Southern wind!
Hear my
I think we can get through this.
Don't let up until it's over.
Who said anything about letting off?
Tiger blade!
I'm on it!
On a roll now!
Make it rain! Look sharp! Lightning tiger blade!
Guess we don't know our own strength.
You could say that again.
Don't say it again. Okay, there's quite a bit to check in here.
Brace yourselves! This one's tough!
Going in!
Stardust!
Look sharp! One
Tear!
more!
First strike!
Hail into you! Field!
You're mine! It's over!
You're done!
Here I come! You're finished!
This one's mine! Will this help? Eat this! I never miss! I'll end you! Blow away! Searing flame! Reload!
Dragon Swarm!
I'm out of ammo! This one's mine! This one's mine! Eat this!
I've let you all down.
Stay away from my friend! It's over!
Mega ray! This is it!
They managed to kill him.
I'll bring you back from death's abyss!
Take this! It's
This
over!
one's mine!
Shut up!
This one's mine! This one's mine!
Not done yet.
Here, let me help!
It's over!
Eat this!
Come one, come all! You're mine!
On guard!
I'm not done! Strike! Dragon Swarm!
If it's in the sky, it's mine! Look sharp! Make it red!
River!
Astral energy!
Say no more!
These ones took me definitely
That'll teach us for getting
a
cocky.
long time. You were the only one who got cocky and got beaten like an idiot.
I sure have built up a sweat with this hike.
Rest assured, we have reached the top. It's all downhill from here, quite literally.
So Mahag Sar's just up ahead then?
Indeed. If you look, across this mountain is the Lord's Keep.
Need to make sure I'm checking everything before I leave.
This one's tough, but we have no choice.
Let me know if you need healing. This one is mine!
You're mine! You're finished!
Mega ray!
Dragon Swarm!
Gemini Alpha!
Get behind me!
Strike! Swallow Blade!
Talon Storm!
Infernal Turret!
Glacial Spear!
Take it!
Here and now! This one's mine!
Severing Wind! Stardust! Take this!
Let me have
Do it! It's over!
Demon's Descent!
Flashing Fang! Not here! Strike! Stardust!
Healing Tiger Blade!
I'm on it! You're on! You're done!
And just like that, I'm
over.
back in it.
Start by holding the front line.
No sooner said than done.
Dragon
Well,
Swarm!
we're on the home stretch now. Astral energy!
Say no more! Not a
This
chance!
one's mine.
You're finished!
I'm expert! Come through! Do it! Get toasty!
Burn Strike!
I can feel my precision improving.
Anyway, I'm seriously starting to deal a lot of damage when I play, when I fight in general. Okay, this one seems to be
We should think
definitely
about eating soon.
Really? Not
Go
all that hungry
forward.
myself.
Don't make me say it again.
Yeah, good idea.
Okay, let's go check up here first.
Through these lands most verdant green,
Oh no, it was going with poetry.
my eyes alight for sights unseen. In Menancia, pure and pristine.
What is it you see exactly?
That's not for me to say.
Oh yeah, I know what I am, and there's nothing I can do here. So I wanna go here first, of course. So I need to keep my right side. Oops.
Let's dispose of the trash.
Severing Blade!
This one's mine.
Hurricane Thrust!
Going in. There.
Take
I'm
it!
on it.
It's over!
There. Going. Get behind me.
It's over!
Pesky airborne scoundrels.
Sounds like a job for yours truly.
Try this! Infernal Torrent! Here I come! It's over! Here I come! It's over! Okay, here I go! Take this! You're finished! I'm not done! Dragon Swarm!
We got the advantage.
Good.
Oh damn
Just
it.
have to make sure we keep
Your form
Don't
is
worry,
I'm activating your battle form.
Well, someone seems in tip-top form.
Nothing new about that.
And still as humble as ever. Where are you going? Do it! Astral energy! Full throttle!
Wow, that was a nice move there.
I know, right? Bet you couldn't do it.
So it's a grab here, thrust the left leg, then use the right arm to leverage over.
Stop memorizing my move.
Gotta break through!
Right here! I got Not in your dreams!
Take this!
Tiger Blade!
You're finished!
Lion Owl!
I'm free. Why can't they just sit still?
Sia, can you take care of them?
No sooner said than done!
The enemy wields armor too.
You'll soon see it on the home stretch now.
Don't take your eyes off the prize.
I'm quite aware without you reminding me.
Their arts were interrupted. I'm sorry to be a father.
We've all got enough on.
Yes, ma'am. There you go. I feel like me again.
I'll take you all on.
Oops.
Flare Demolisher!
I'm gone. Let me have
It's over!
That gun of yours is real handy in a pinch.
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
See you continue on in that vein.
Yes, my lady?
Do it something you wanted to...
Commander of Heaven!
Phoenix Cyclone!
I still got a ways to go!
Come on. Nope, nothing else. Okay. Anything else in here? Nope.
What's this place here? Some kind of old house?
I don't know about that. If I had to guess, it probably served as some kind of shrine.
So it's still a house, in a sense. Just...
Well, they were talking about, yeah. Cannot always get them all fine. Ah, and also I will take 5 here. Sorry, guys. Shoulder of no or not, I'm back. I cannot even start a sentence. Okay, I wanted to get some orange gel because I'm not doing well. Let's go.
Out of my way!
They got me flanked!
Not in your dreams! Hunting left! Tiger blade! Eat that! Demon blade! Reload! Eagle side! You're mine!
We got flyers!
I've got this! Let Mark handle it!
All yours! Dragon Swarm! We did it!
These little ones are hardly worth our time.
Less talking, more pummeling.
Cut them apart to your heart's content. And just like
turn
that,
the
I'm
tables
back
on
in it. Start by holding the front line.
No sooner
Oops,
said than
oops,
done.
oops.
Here I come!
Tiger blade!
Dragon Swarm!
Make it right!
Totally! In an instant! Impact drop! Not a chance!
Here goes! This one's got your name on it!
Action to action!
Well then, I should probably think about tonight's menu.
There's a big one or what?
It'll be a breeze. Get in, get out. Can't get out of this!
This one's mine! Reload!
Take it!
Radiant blade!
Dragon Swarm!
I'm out of ammo! Watch and annihilation! This one's mine!
Ignite! Dragon Swarm!
Here's the healing art! Tiger blade!
Here I go!
I never miss! Time is up!
Here I come!
Xion! Go for it! Prepare to crumble! Think we overdid it?
You're mine!
Not by a long shot!
Blow away! Dragon Swarm!
Fury! Burning! Do it! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished! That's some power you wield.
You're the one who did the heavy lifting.
More monsters.
I'm surrounded!
The earth throbs in pain.
Going in!
Take your mind!
Not in your dreams! Tiger blade!
Dragon Swarm!
Piercing roar!
This one's all mine! You picked the wrong fight! Dragon Swarm!
Do it! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
See you continue on in that vein.
Yes, my lady?
Something you wanted to say? Go for it! Prepare to crumble!
My turn! I'm not done! Stardust!
On guard!
You're on!
Xion! Get toasty!
Bird strike!
This one was nice.
Hey! Poodle's quivering! I think we're about to be real lucky!
Mage coat, I think we know where it goes. Oh, I was wrong. Oh, it's because I am on the wrong slot.
Found some equipment.
Let me take a look at it.
I won't forgive you!
Take this!
Art expert coming through!
Try for sun for side!
Not on my watch! Tiger blade!
You're mine! It's over!
Time to shine! Radiant light! Here!
It's on! I'm on Dragon Swarm!
I never miss!
Do it! Gion!
Get toasty!
Bird strike!
Right,
Now!
next one!
Take this!
Already on!
Astral Punch!
That's my cue!
Shut him down!
Acceleration! Hear me, flame of fury!
You're mine!
Burning strike!
You're finished!
Water, hear my call!
Dragon Swarm!
Do it!
Ah, damn it.
There!
I'm on it! Here I come!
Mega ray!
It's over!
Do it!
More! Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
Another one done.
Nice one, Alpin.
Yeah, there's more where that came from.
Is it? Oh, my eyes.
It'll be a breeze. Get in, get out.
Hear my call!
Take this! You're finished!
Glacier Spear! Pierce Laser! Dragon Show! Freeze Lancer! Going in! Take this!
I'm on it!
Tiger Blade!
Just getting started!
Take
Slide!
one more! Quiver Flame! Going in!
What?
Tiger Blade!
Now I can let loose!
Did you just hear me?
Yes, I need you, remember?
Right.
Dragon Swarm!
Do it!
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
See that?
That training's paying off!
Dragon Show!
Stardust!
Water, hear my call! Do it!
Jam!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Yep, I'm doing a lot of damage now. I mean,
With your flames
combo
and my
damage.
technique,
We're stronger together than we are apart.
Running low of CP again.
Still thinking about how to act around Dohalim?
That obvious, huh? Except I don't think I'll be changing much after all. Don't get me wrong, I'm not going to stay his servant. However, I am going to treat him like a fellow comrade, the same way I would with you or anyone else. For as long as I can remember, I've spent my life protecting others. But isn't that what friends do too? Support and protect one another in times of need?
Which in the end pretty much means doing as you've always done, right? If that's what you're most comfortable with, I'm certainly not going to give you any grief over it.
Actually, I've been thinking about how I ought to act around you all as well.
Oh?
When I set out on this journey, it was to rid Eldaman and Sia of its enemies, and search for wisdom in the outside world. Wisdom that I could potentially put to use on my return. I'm grateful to you all for letting me tag along. But it got me thinking, what am I actually contributing by being here?
What are you talking about? You know how to hold a weapon, don't you? That's help enough.
Is it though? Sometimes I wish there was more I could be doing to pull my...
Oops, sorry about that. Jeez, I'm famished.
Now that you mention it, what do you guys normally do for food and meals when you're out and about on your travels?
What do you mean, what do? We find stuff to eat and eat it. So long as it's meat, I'm not fussy.
Eating what you like can be good for morale in the short term, but you need to think about your diet if you want to stay healthy.
Does that mean eating vegetables too?
Isn't that obvious?
It does, which I guess hasn't been happening up till now.
Yeah, to be honest, we could be eating better than we do.
Understood. In that case, I'll just have to make sure you're all staying healthy and eating right myself. Fortunately, I happen to know a thing or two about cooking as well.
You hear that, Law? Sounds like you'll be eating your greens after all.
What is it?
No, sorry, it's just... I was just wondering if you had any thoughts on all this.
It will do her good to have a project.
No, not Gisara. I meant you. Was there anything you wanted to add?
Me? Certainly you're not looking to me for culinary skill, I hope.
Typical Renan, leaving everything to someone else.
Rinwell, I don't think...
That said, should you need my skills on the battlefield, please rest assured I have no intention of shirking my responsibilities, regardless of who we may face.
I'm sure no one doubts that. Listen, guys, if we're traveling together, we should probably at least try to make an effort to get to know one another, don't you think?
I wouldn't get your expectations too high in that regard. Believe it or not, sometimes I'm not sure I even know myself all that well.
Okay. Wasn't promising thing, honestly.
Hey, let's stop for a minute.
What's up? You already tired?
My armor's pretty heavy. I think I need a little rest.
I second that. All of this walking is starting to take its toll on me as well.
What? You don't look it.
We can't spare the time. There's places we need to be. Mahag-Sar's capital, Niez, is our destination right now.
But if one of us collapses, it will only serve to slow us down. And in your case, Alphen is the only one who could carry you. Best to rest while you have the opportunity.
Enough already. I need a break, so we're taking one.
I don't need you fretting over me.
Fretting? Hey, it's not like I'm...
Been looking for you.
For me, why?
He's tough.
Who are you? You said you were looking for me. Why?
Beautiful, precious life.
What the...
That is all I desire.
Okay.
Then why are we fighting? Who even are you? Eat them! Right!
Its defenses are down!
I'll beat it to dust! Dragon form! Swallow blade! Try this!
On guard!
And who the hell are you? Bastard!
This guy's not normal.
His speed is unbelievable.
You mean he even surpasses a lord?
Take this!
Take this!
Die! Swallow blade!
Enjoy.
I'm just getting going in!
Here I come!
No! Don't leave me all alone here.
I'll bring you back from Death's Abyss.
Dragon swarm!
Take this.
Piercing roar!
You're finished! Dragon swarm!
Take this.
This one's mine!
Now I can let loose!
Tiger blade!
Die.
Here I come! It's over!
Here.
Can't be happening.
This one's mine! One
Take
more!
this.
Tiger blade!
We're all in pain.
Do I have... No, I don't have any. Oh, damn it. I didn't see this coming. Okay, I think I'm gonna get this way.
Nicole!
Forgive me. This is my fault.
Take this.
Resuscitation!
Enjoy.
You're mine! You'll try harder! Not a chance! I'm not done!
Is that all that you've got? Very well. Then die. A wretch like you?
Oops.
Till next time.
Wow.
Shion, wake up, please!
Alphen?
Shion!
Thanks, but you're kinda crushing me.
Sorry.
It's okay. And so am I. It's not as bad as it looks.
Not bad. That's... Shion, we thought
I'm
you were...
fine. Really.
What the hell were you thinking?
Well, you were trying to protect me too, you know.
Yeah, but I have the sword. It's different.
It's not different. Besides,
Hmm?
Never mind. It's nothing. Anyway, thank you.
But I didn't... Look, I'm just glad that you're...
Alphen?
Sorry.
That guy said he'd be back. I think maybe we should get moving before he returns, right?
Rinwell has a good point. We need to go. Shion, are you sure you're okay?
Shion, are you sure you're okay?
Yeah, I already applied some healing arts to it. It didn't even leave a scar.
But his sword went nearly straight through you.
I'm all right. Unless I've turned into some kind of ghost and I'm haunting you all right now.
No, I know you're not. It's just...
Look, I appreciate you looking out for me, but I'm fine. Really.
There was also that strange light that appeared when Shion was stabbed. It seemed to make the enemy retreat when he saw it. Alphen, do you have any idea what it might have been?
A light? I don't know. I was kind of preoccupied with other things at the time.
Now that I think of it, between that light and the blazing sword, just what sort of person are you, Alphen? Can you use Danon astral arts like Rinwell, perhaps?
He wouldn't know, Dohalim. He doesn't have any memories from his past, remember? Besides, we should really be getting out of here.
I suppose you're right. Forgive me. We've almost reached Niez, the capital of Mahag Sar. With any luck, we'll find a place there for Shion to rest.
Okay.
Hey.
So Kizada is dead. Shall we look at the skit? Yeah.
Something wrong? You look like you're deep in thought.
Not exactly. I was merely thinking about you two and your sense of etiquette.
Oh?
Etiquette?
Indeed. To be quite frank, I find your lack of manners to be nigh intolerable.
That's not being frank, that's being and forget it. Do we really need to talk about this now?
Yes. I find such impropriety on your parts to be deeply unsettling. It concerns me greatly.
What do you want us to do? We were slaves. We never got to learn how to be proper like you.
Yeah, what he said. Maybe you missed how we were just focused on surviving.
Perhaps, but Kisara here demonstrates that it's quite possible for a Danon to learn proper manners.
That's because I was given the opportunity to learn. Moreover, my duties as a guardsman required it. Not every realm is like Menancia, as you well know.
Yeah, I don't think it's fair to hold us to some other city standards.
Exactly. You've got to remember what it's been like for us living under the Rena elsewhere.
I will concede that you do indeed make a valid point. It would appear, for all my espousing the virtues of equality between our peoples, I was still looking down on the two of you.
You don't need to beat yourself up. I wasn't that offended by what you said, man.
Nevertheless, I shall mind my words from here on out. Having said that, I do believe you two would still benefit from learning the basics of proper society. I would be more than happy to teach you both when we camp out, if you like.
Yeah, no, I'll pass. Acting all prim and proper isn't really my style.
If you say so. How about you, Law? Would you like to learn? Although I suppose my first task is to reform your attitude toward the idea of good etiquette.
You're not gonna let this go, are you?
Another one.
How are you holding up after that last fight? You're not too hurt, are you?
I'm fine, really. See for yourself.
If things get too tough out there, go ahead and fall back. I can take a beating if I need to.
I'm not here just to stand around and have everyone protect me.
I get that, but there's nothing wrong with admitting you have weaknesses too.
Do I look like I'm just trying to put on a brave face to you?
I can't feel pain. But you still can, can't you?
Look, I appreciate you're trying to look out for me, but even you go down in fights from time to time. Please, stop trying to babysit me. It's getting old.
It's not that. I just...
Okay, Mrs. Tachi.
Are we in the right place? This place looks like a mess.
Yes, this is Niez, the capital of Mahag Sar.
I don't see any signs of people. And the buildings.
Yeah, this doesn't seem like the kind of place people would actually live.
No soldiers, no Danons, not a soul to be seen. Yet look at these facades. This is clearly a Renan district.
Hey, check out that drawing on the castle gate. That's the Darkwing's crest. It's from an old Danon legend about a hero who defeated an evil king with a torch and their trusty owl. That's his crest. I'm sure of it.
Really? First time I'm hearing it. So if someone drew it on the gate...
It must mean the Renans have lost control of the city.
Are you suggesting the Danans rose up and defeated the Lord here? Hard to believe, but not entirely unthinkable, given the evidence.
Let's look around and see if we can find someone. They might be able to tell us what happened. This is horrible.
Is there truly no one here?
Well, guys, I'm gonna leave it here. I don't know if this is like part of an episode or the end of the episode, so if it is part of an episode, I'll see you soon, like now. Let's play. Might not be by need. Nah, never mind. I'm not really sure what I gotta do. Just arrived in here, right? Yeah, I just arrived. Okay. Okay.
Maybe something's going on in the forest.
Maybe I don't care. Maybe. Oh, my shoulder. It hurts. Skid.
All of these ruins look like they were made pretty recently.
But if that's the case, then where do you think the people that used to live here went off to? There must have been Danans and Renans, right?
That's a good question. Even if the Danans rebelled and managed to overthrow the Renans here, there should still be some people around.
This debris... Do you think it could be the work of Renan astral arts?
Perhaps, but the appearance of these ruins is rather uniform, which leads me to believe otherwise.
Hey, Rinwell. That story you told us about the Dark Wings, it said that the evil king was vanquished with a holy flame, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Then there might be some truth to that old story after all. It looks like all the rubble here had been scarred by flames.
Let's not jump to any conclusions just yet. If we can find someone around here, we might be able to get them to tell us what happened.
Another one.
Dohalim, you forgot to take care of the fire yesterday.
What do you mean, take care of? Ah, yes. You meant to put it out?
Yep. If it stays lit, we could end up in real trouble real fast.
I see. I apologize for not realizing that. I shall be more careful in the future.
The way he's talking, it's like the thought of putting it out himself never even occurred to him.
Moving on, Dohalim, I should mention that the clasp for your cape is about to come undone.
Oh yes, I tried to fix that myself, but it simply refused to cooperate with me.
I can't believe I'm hearing this. Are you telling me Renans can't even dress themselves?
Lords like Dohalim have attendants that take care of just about everything they need, so I'm not surprised he sometimes struggles with the basics.
Even by those standards, you've got to admit this is still a little extreme.
Shionna's got a point. I mean, you don't see Renans like her needing so much help to get stuff done.
In my case, circumstances forced me to learn how to be independent. Even so, I still think Dohalim could afford to pick up a few more self-sufficient skills.
Well, specifically speaking, what would you suggest that I learn?
For starters, I think it'd be good for you to learn how to dress. And put on shoes. How to comb your hair is equally important. And learning to manage your possessions better. And then from there...
She sounds like his mom rattling all that off.
Oh, and another thing. About your owl, Rinwell.
What is it?
When he starts to molt, would you be willing to give me his old feathers? I think I could find a use for them.
What do you intend to do with those?
Well, recently, I haven't been sleeping well. However, I hear pillows made from owl feathers are very comfortable and wish to make one.
This is why I hate you, Renans!
Did I say something offensive?
Next time, put your own needs aside for a second and think about how someone might react first. Then consider if it's worth asking at all.
That's a bit extreme. He's just asking for some stupid fell off feathers. It's not like he wants to actively get the owl and make it like featherless, like skin only, like in the cartoons or something. But yeah, okay, we know that Lingwell is a little touchy when it comes to Renans.
What are those out in the valley? Windmills? They're huge.
They're most likely used to harvest wind astral energy, so they have to be big.
All of you, stop right there! Don't move!
They have us surrounded.
Who are you? Where did you come from?
You first! Show yourself!
I'm the one asking the questions here. Don't try anything funny. One wrong move, and I guarantee we'll blow you away.
What are you...
My name is Alphen. I came here from Calaglia.
Alphen? The wielder of the blazing sword?
Getting pretty famous, isn't he?
Here is my proof. Will that suffice? Or do I have to burn down one of those houses to make my point?
No need. I believe you.
Also, look at your arm.
I'm Bayfon, of the Darkwings. Sorry for threatening to blow you away. We're still hunting down the remnants of the enemy forces, so everyone's more than a bit on edge right now. Please forgive me.
Remaining? Wait, you mean you already took down the Lord of this realm?
That's right. We took her weapons and turned them right back on her.
Are you the Danon leader here in Niez?
Nah, I'm just one of the commanders. Deadeye's the one who runs the show. I'd be happy to take you to him. Just one problem. The Renans. Seems the rumors you were running with them were true. You do understand, right? I mean, we only just liberated the city from their kind. Everyone's short on trust. And for good reason. Especially Deadeye. I think it'd be best if those two waited outside.
Not going to happen.
I don't think it's a good idea for us to split up. It's too dangerous.
Then it's on your head, friend. Our base is that way.
You could have left me behind, you know.
This isn't just about you, Dohalim.
Ah, yes.
I guess even after you beat the Renans, your work's only really just begun, huh?
Yeah. This place seems like it's got a lot of issues to fix.
Yeah, well. Let's just say that the city itself doesn't look pristine.
Not this way, I guess.
Shut up.
So you're Elfin, are ya? Thought you'd be bigger. Huh. Guess the armor beefs you up a bit. You've got a lot of people talking, you know. But in this town, I call the shots. You play by my rules here. Just remember that. Gotta say, I didn't expect you to run with a gang of women and kids. Those other lords must have been real pushovers, huh?
Seriously? Are you this rude to everyone you meet?
Don't interrupt me, you brat. Didn't your parents teach you any manners?
Why, you?
So you're the one who took down the Lord of this realm, huh? How'd you pull that off?
We just swiped the Renan's explosives. And then we blasted them all to hell and back.
Explosives? That's a pretty bold approach. But how'd you manage to avoid hurting your own people?
I didn't, that's how. But the chance to take out a lord was worth the sacrifice.
And the Lord? What did this sacrifice earn you?
Unfortunately, we couldn't manage to finish her off. But now we've really got the girl on the run.
She ran? A lord?
Yeah, the lady was just a coward. She had a whole lot more bark than bite, that's for sure. She's probably hiding off in a hole somewhere. But not for long. We'll find her and drag her right back into town. Then she'll get what's coming to her.
I wouldn't be so sure. She may run, but she'll never go quiet.
Shut up, Bright Eyes! I would have run you through already if you weren't with the blazing sword here.
The whole reason you're fighting is to free the Danans in this realm, is it not? If so,
Shut your
then...
mouth, witch! That's enough! If you're really fighting for us Danans, why keep these bastards around? Why haven't you killed them already?
I'm not going to kill these bastards.
Oh. Is that the case, huh? Then tell me the point of this show.
They're my friends.
Friends? Renans are Renans. The scum-sucking bastards who've been draining our souls for 300 years now! But you know that. Maybe it's 'cause you and that little lady are friends and more.
Son of a... You'll pay for that!
That's enough! Deadeye, you know that was completely uncalled for.
All of you, get the hell out of my realm! And don't ever come back! This is Danan's realm and it's ours, understand? I call the shots here. And I make the rules. I do, Deadeye, leader of the Dark Wings!
Yeah! Deadeye! Liberator Deadeye! You are the true leader of this realm! We're not afraid of any Bright Eyes!
It's only a matter of time before I throw every last Bright Eye out of this realm!
The Dark Wings! The Dark Wings rule!
Was literally the only two people left after all the explosions, going like, yeah, the time. The only two people left.
Hey, wait up!
Oh well, there's also this guy.
Told you so, didn't I? You should have left your Renan pals outside.
You don't agree with him, do you? I could tell by the look on your face in there.
That's how things are with him. He loses his temper, then I step in and calm things down.
Better you than me.
If that's all, I think it's past time we were going.
Look, I just wanted to apologize for what Deadeye said in there.
At least somebody's got some manners around here.
He didn't used to be like that. But, well, that's what losing most of your loved ones will do to a man. He may never forgive the Renans.
It's a little ironic how indistinguishable his manner is to that of a lord.
Hey, Bayfon? Deadeye mentioned the Lord is still on the run. Any ideas where she might be?
We looked all over, but found no traces of her. We heard some rumblings about activity in Estaluva Forest, but that's it.
Estaluva, huh?
Wait, You're not going after her, are you? Certainly won't win you any favors with Deadheim.
This isn't Deadheim's war, and we're certainly not fighting it for him. Besides, it's like Shion said, her type isn't going to go quietly.
Hey, it's your funeral. Don't say I didn't warn you.
We'll be sure to keep you out of it. Before we set out, though, is there anywhere around here we can rest?
Sure. Building at the end of the road, opposite side. It's all yours. We use it as temporary lodging, to house people who don't have a new place to live quite yet.
We're not going to run into any trouble there, are we?
Rumors of a certain fiery sword have spread fast. I doubt anyone will be eager to give you guys problems. And here's where I say my farewell. You're on your own, but good hunting.
Before you go, how come you don't hate the Renins as well?
Oh, believe me, I've got my bone to pick with the Renins. Just not with two of them I've never so much as laid eyes on before.
Let's head on over to that lodge. We'll figure out what our next move is there. I wonder if something happened.
There's more people.